morning. What is up, our Outdoors tribe? Tyler here with the Outdoorsman's Oath. Today's that special day, November 1st, and if you're from South Dakota, you know what that means. It's rifle opener for the beautiful Black Hills here, so that's exactly what I'm on my way to go do right now. I drew a Black Hills any whitetail tag, so I got the 7 PRC loaded in the back. I don't think I'm gonna be taking any 500-600 meter shots on deer in the hills, but I'd rather have that gun just because I love it. And my 6.5 is still out of commission right now. But yeah, heading to pick up Eric right now. I think I'm gonna drive because I got the badass manly outdoor off-road rig, the old Jeep Wrangler JK that's lifted and has big old tires. And we had some snow the other day. I'm looking at the hills right now from afar. It looks like there's still some snow up in there. So we're gonna see what kind of stuff we can get into. Hopefully get on a deer and get some brown down and have a good time. I'll give you an update once I get to old Eric's house. I'm about to go fill up on gas, get a couple monsters, and yeah, get ready to rock and roll. Got fuel, just filled up the old Jeep. We're heading out right now. We're at the base of the hills, so probably a 20-minute drive. We'll be up to where we want to hunt, and we're gonna hopefully get a buck down. One opening day. Hey, mama. We're just cruising along. So a mama and fawn, maybe a yearling. Point us in the direction of the big one. So we're up here on this hill, kind of overlooking this valley. It looks kind of promising. The downfall is there's a road over there, but we have a lot of land to glass out this way, and there's a lot of game trails through the bottom. So I think we're gonna post up here for a little bit and see what we can see. Alright, good morning everyone. Didn't really give an update the other day, so on our way out from the trail, once it got dark, we had about 5 minutes of shooting light left, and there's an absolute stud of a whitetail, probably bigger than anything we've had on camera. He makes splits look small. He was with a couple of good shooter bucks, and like Eric was saying, we were talking last night, he said it made them look like babies. So I'm gonna make the 1.5-hour drive down. It's about 4:30 right now. That should set me down to the spot right before sunlight. I think it's about 6:40 when the sun's coming up. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get on them. I'm gonna hopefully stop, get an energy drink. I'm pretty warm, dressed real warm today, so I'll be able to sit on this hill for a little bit. It's about 30 degrees out, feels like 20, so yeah, hopefully we can get on them. I'll be solo doloing, lone wolfing this hunt today. Eric has work today and he can't get off, so we kind of have a game plan. He knows where I'll be, and I don't have service there, but I'll be able to give updates through here and be able to text him and hopefully get a BBD, big buck down. Cool.
We're having all night.
Alright, so it's 5:51 right now. 15 minutes, then it'll be legal shooting hours, because in South Dakota it's 30 minutes before and after sunrise and sunset. So heading back right now, as you can see on the beginning of this little edit clip thing. Got the light bars on and my spotting lights just so I can see the trail. It's rockier than hell. You can probably tell by the video the way I'm talking and stuff, but yeah, haven't seen any other trucks back here yet. Saw a few deer so far on my way in, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna get back to where we kind of planned to head up and climb that glassing hill on the other side of where we saw them and set up. I got both tripods, so I'll have one camera on me, and then this camera that I'm using right now I'll have facing hopefully where the buck will be and get some good film of them going down. So I just parked the Jeep. I'm probably gonna regret it, but maybe like 10 minutes ago on the trail I saw a nice, I think it was a 5x5, and he was pretty wide and tall, but he wasn't as big as the target buck I'm going after this morning. I'll probably regret it, but hopefully I get on this big one. If not, I'm gonna get up on this hill here and wait for a few hours, and if nothing comes around, I'm gonna end up just trying to rattle. There's no sign of rut activity yet, but I'm gonna at least give it a whirl and see if any young bucks will come in. Maybe I can get a stud that way. I ended up parking the Jeep a little further away than I was anticipating, but for how many deer I've seen this morning, I just don't want to risk spooking something up. Alright, so I've been sitting up here for like 5 minutes. And I already see a doe. She's about 350 meters away. She's the only deer I'm seeing. I don't know where the other ones are. If she has a buck anywhere nearby, I might keep my eyes peeled. Another doe just popped up out of nowhere. Definitely an abundance of does in this habitat, in this area I'm hunting. I'm just hoping to find that big buck. But we got a beautiful South Dakota sunrise. See the hills out there. Just a beautiful morning. That ridge that I was on, I only saw does. I saw a group of bucks and they passed through, but it wasn't the big one. Sorry, my fat ass is out of breath. So I'm up in this next ridge here and getting close to where we saw that buck yesterday. As you can see, the sun's coming out, so I'm gonna sit up here for 2 hours. And if I don't see anything, I'm gonna start sitting up here for about an hour now, and I don't know where those bucks disappeared to. Like I said earlier, I hopped that next ridge over to try to catch up to them, and they were just gone. So I ended up climbing that ridge even higher, and I have this good valley I'm looking over right here. But it's been dead. I haven't even seen any does or anything. So I'm kind of just hanging out, waiting. I still hear those cow elk over the next ridge to my left. Back behind me, I don't know where they are, but I can hear them making the yipping noises that the cow elks make. It'd be kind of cool to see a bull, but it'd be even cooler to see a buck come out. So I think I'm going to keep glassing for another hour or so, and then if I don't get on anything, I might take a trail that goes through this deep timber over here where we saw that big buck come out of the other day. And maybe I can jump something or find a better vantage point in the trees and do some rattling from in there. I'm honestly not sure. I'm kind of out of plans right now, so can't complain though. It's better than working and get to be out here in God's beautiful country. So I'm gonna read my Bible a little bit between breaks from glassing while I rest my eyes, and hopefully it won't come stumbling out and we can get a shot. Another 45 minutes, maybe an hour since I did the last update has passed. It is deader than a doorknob in here. I have not seen anything. Those elk I heard, they're not even making noise anymore, so I
think I'm going to try to switch up tactics. I'm about a mile from the Jeep, so I'm going to pack up here, head back to the Jeep, and then in that heavy timber I found on Onyx some trails that run through there. So I think I'm going to hop on one of the trails, and there's some hills with some openings, and I'm going to get in there and try rattling that way. Everything that was heading in there could be in that timber bedded down, might get interested. It's still not rutting time yet, but could get a young decent buck to at least get interested, or maybe a mature one, I don't know. Maybe kind of kickstart the rut in my little area. I don't want to be hunting, so yeah, gotta make a long walk back to the Jeep. I'm at the top of this ridge, so I have to go down through a deep valley, and then up the other side, and then down another valley, and then up another ridge, and then down, and then I should be back to where I parked. Yeah, hopefully this plan works out for me. I think those bucks that I saw hop that ridge earlier ended up going in the timber. So I know for sure there were a few does that walked that way, so what I'm kind of thinking is during the day they head down into that thick cover and kind of hang out and get out of sight, out of mind. So that's the plan. So I decided to drive down this trail, and that big fucking buck was sitting right on the side of the trail, laid up with another buck and 3 does. And then right now I'm in a clearing, and it's pretty wide open in the direction that they ran. So I'm gonna sit up here for a little while, do some rattling, and maybe hopefully with a little luck he'll come waltzing in. It's super pretty here though. So I watched him for probably 5 minutes, and he wasn't moving, and I'm pretty sure he was hung up in the woods just because I was rattling and he was looking for that buck. He let his guard down. He took about 2 steps out, and I frickin' drilled him. Got him with the 7 PRC. I'm giving him a few minutes because I just watched the film back, and when I hit him, he dived down. I hit him good, and then I saw him run across this clearing here, and I haven't seen him since, so I'm just kind of letting him lay for a little bit so I don't pressure him in case it was like a bad shot, but my crosshairs were right on the money, and it was about a 200-meter shot, so yeah, I'm feeling good. Blessed, like I said. I watched him run across, I lost him behind this pine tree, so I'm going to give him some time, and hopefully he lays down.
I spent all day looking for that buck, and unfortunately his blood trail went cold. I kept reviewing that footage, and he dropped, he did a flip. I just don't freaking know. I feel like garbage, but I have a plan for tomorrow. Last year, the year before, when Dylan shot his Black Hills buck, it was the same thing. It was slightly quartered towards him, and he took the shot. It dropped the same way, took off running the same way, and what ended up happening was it was a little bit quartered, just like my shot was, and it was a vital heart shot, but it didn't have enough velocity to make an exit wound. It ended up hitting the back ham just the way it was angled. So I'm thinking similar situation where he laid up in some thick timber. He's dead. It was a good shot. So I'm gonna go out tomorrow morning with a couple friends. One of them is better than a blood tracking dog, so I'm praying to God that I'm able to find him. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, get out there. I have all the spots marked on Onyx, and yeah, hopefully tomorrow's update has a deer in it. So it's Tuesday morning now. I am heading down to continue looking for that buck. I'm really upset still. I couldn't sleep. I got home last night and pulled the video up on my laptop and was watching it frame by frame. And I don't know how he didn't drop right where he was. So yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, head out there. I got some buddies meeting me down there. Hopefully we can find them at this point. Even if a mountain lion or a coyote started getting to him, I just want to find them because I feel like shit. Might lose a little bit of meat, but oh well. I looked at the weather forecast. It's starting to snow down there. It's at 100% chance of heavy snow, so I'm heading down there before my buddies. I'm about an hour, 45 minutes or so to an hour out. But yeah, shout out to my fire chief for covering me until noon today so I can look for them. Yeah, you can see I got my blue on under this. I don't have my rifle or anything because I'm going straight to work after I look and hopefully find them. So yeah, I got some good news. I ended up following the blood trail from where it started again, and I picked up on the wrong end of it. So he ended up circling back to where I shot him, and I found him piled up under a tree. So I'm blessed coyotes didn't even get to him. Yeah, I can't complain. He's smaller than I originally thought he was, but I got him. I'm happy with him. I ended up making a bad shot. I didn't hold for wind, and my bullet ended up traveling a little far back, so I think I might have clipped some guts. He stinks, but I found him, and that's all that matters to me. I can deal with a little bit of dirty meat, but yeah, I'm blessed to just be able to shoot this beautiful deer. He's probably 2-3 years old from my assumption, but yeah, I'm definitely happy with him. He's bigger than the one I shot with my bow my first year out here, and for my first Black Hills whitetail with a rifle, I'm pretty happy, especially on a solo hunt. So yeah, I'm gonna get cleaning them and hopefully get to work on time. Got them all cleaned up, quartered them out. Unfortunately with the gut, I ended up clipping guts, and you can see by the gut pile here, it was nasty. It stinks to high heaven, so I was only able to take the 4 quarters, but I'm just blessed to have found him. He's a decent little hills buck. So I gotta head to work right now and get getting. I'll get him to the taxidermist in a few days, and thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed the hunt, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.